Hello everyone. Wages and productivity are points of contention today. We work more today than in recent decades for money that doesn't go as far, while the prices of everything has been skyrocketing. Do you want a single bedroom apartment? Fear not, for 80 hours worked a week you can get one, and proceed to argue with your landlord as to why he upped the price of rent by 300%. Alternatively, we can look at how people are crying, begging, and pleading for $15 wages, when the wages should really be around $26 or more. We can thank the neoliberals for that. While we all bitch about this, we could also look at the children mining cobalt in the Congo to make the batteries in our phones work. In case you're wondering, yes, I do think about child labor every time I use my phone. It sucks. Please help me. The Chaos Dwarves, as it turns out, are the topic of today's video, as we look at Astragoth Ironhand, Drazhoath the Ashen, and Zatan the Black. Did you ever wonder what it would be like if Tolkien's dwarves were Mesopotamian Satan worshippers that are also Victorian-era capitalists? I thought about this all the time, and by Hashut, Creative Assembly delivered on that idea for $30, but I don't want to talk about that. The Chaos Dwarves are unique in their social structure. See, where the Skaven have literal slave units that are meant to die, and the Dark Elves have turned slavery into a race mechanic, the Chaos Dwarves make use of orcs and goblins as laborers. Presumably, the term laborer is a nicer way of saying brokey, unpaid intern, or wage slave. Now, Total War for regular people is about the battle portion of the game, not the campaign mechanics. But just know that in order to recruit our superior units, we need to send our child labor into the mines to get raw material, so we can throw them into the factories to make our weapons of war. The more materials we have, the more destruction we can cause. The more refugees we can capture to work our factories to make more weapons to in turn make more refugees. It's perfect. The first Chaos Dwarf I picked was Astragoth Ironhand. Under normal conditions, I would be opposed to be playing as a crippled old man, but this one has magical robot legs, a cool banner, and a very drippy army. Look at those centaurs. The bearded game is next level. But the real star of Astragoth's starting army is the Chaos Dwarf blunderbusses. Sure, Astragoth can hurl the flames of hell at opposing armies, but look at my blunderbusses rip through all of these enemies. Looks pretty fun, right? Now, for those of you that don't know, Total War is not a fun game. Whereas you guys get to see all the fun combat up close, I get to see this. This is gameplay. That also isn't to mention that it takes forever for the turns to pass, and I accidentally set off a war with the endgame boss super early on. So I ended up running around for about 10 turns, got in a few underwhelming battles, some legendary lords declared war on me, and my settlements got destroyed. This is my long-winded way of saying that I got bored and decided that this is actually a Minecraft video. Hey guys, Tamarin here. Couldn't retrieve my Minecraft account, so here's Modern Warfare 2. It's really fun. It overloads my goblin brain with dopamine. My favorite part of the game is shipment and the war crimes. Please give me a sub and a like. I had to download Call of Duty for this joke.
It's a game on, baby. Pussy. Pussy. What the fuck?
Hello, my gravy Timmies. Welcome back to the video where I am showing you how to play Zatan the Black. We start in the depths of hell known as Mongolia, and our goal is to purge the world of the Chinese and establish a century of humiliation upon them, which we will do by making use of Zatan's unique ability of having artillery, but cheaper. It takes a long time to build up the army, but I can assure you it is glorious to make use of the Chaos Dwarf war machines. It took me hours to finally build up the resources to take on the walls of Cathay, and when I was finally ready, I forgot to record it, so here's a rendition of what it felt like to storm the walls. Drazhoath the Ashen is a character in the game. The thing that makes him unique is that these mechanical monstrous units are cheaper to build, and I wouldn't know if his campaign is actually fun for the simple fact that there is this annoying piece of pipe in the first battle. You'll be going through and trying to see what's happening on the battlefield, and out of nowhere you'll completely lose your camera angle, so I didn't even really bother trying to play this one, because this first battle completely ruined my mood. Let me tell you something something though. There is this place that has a government-adjacent, government-sponsored corporate entity that essentially controls the whole market. This one corporation is owned by a single family, and on paper they have awesome wages and benefits, but always find a way to undercut the workers by not enabling them to actually cash out on the benefits that are offered. And what happens is that since the workers don't get the full hours, money, benefits, whatever you want to call it, the workers end up relying on the government for food banks because oftentimes the people working at these shops can't afford the items that they sell themselves and struggle to afford a place to live and food. And the reason why this corporation is able to do it is because the ruling class is sympathetic to the corporation, and at times these two bodies actually profit off of each other. Don't mind all of these images of North Korea that I've been plastering on the video. What I'm really talking about is Walmart and the Walton family. I'm sure all of this ties into the theme of the Chaos Dwarves in this video somehow, but I'm just going to give the Chaos Dwarves a 2 out of 5 race rating because Warhammer 3 in of itself is a 2 out of 5 game, so I think that's a good rating.